Queen Esther. The seers of the land talked about it. They said that there was going to be change in the king's empire. They said that it would happen sooner rather than later. But I did not know that it was going to be this soon. In fact, I thought that the change would be something to do with war. But it was a different kind of change. It was a different kind of war. Listen, the seers also said that this change would affect me, Esther, in a way that would make me deliver my people. Could this be it? Could this be what they were talking about? Let me tell you how it happened. This is what I have heard. They said that the king, my king, had a disagreement with the beautiful queen, but that it did not go very well this time. So he asked her to leave. How sad. So a search was made, and I was chosen. I, a small orphaned girl from the smallest tribe of Israel. Let me tell you something. Most of the girls were very beautiful. To be very honest with you, compared with them, I was like gold that had lost its luster. Some of them even had access to the king that I only dreamt of. But do you know what? God, the God of Israel, gave me the best place in the house of the women. And he made the handsome king love me more than all the other women. God made me please my king more than all the other women pleased him. And the God who favors me made the king favor me more than all the other women. Let me tell you this as well. During the time of preparation, God, my provider, I'm talking about Jehovah Jireh, he gave me all such things as belonged to me. Did you know that he gave me special food? Food just for me? All these things were given to me as I was being prepared, being made ready to go in to my king. Finally, the time came and I went in to my king. The favor and grace that God of Israel gave me went in ahead of me, and the king made me queen. The God of Abraham was the God who carried me into this vast empire. Oh, he was the same God who carried me over those darkest valleys, especially the one called the Valley of the Shadow of Death. You remember when Haman tried to get us killed? Yes, the very Valley of the Shadow of Death that our own King David wrote about in the good book. Oh, I have seen his hand, I've seen the hand of God, just as the prophets wrote about in the Torah. I have come to know him as the God who carries me. You see, he was the one who carried me to this land of the handsome king, my king, and into this position as queen. You must know that the seers were right. God has used me to deliver my people. The father of the fatherless is still the only father that I know. My own Jehovah Shammah was present during that time when we virgins were gathered together so that the king could choose one of us to be queen. My God was there when my king chose me to be queen. He was right here when the Agagite was destroyed. And he is still here with me every second of my life. He is my Jehovah Shammah. His grace and favor continue to sustain me as queen of this vast empire, but also during those times when it is not so easy being wife to my handsome king. At your service, Queen Esther.